Welcome back to Chelsea Till I Die to you. My name is Jacob. This is 5 things we learned after Chelsea 3, Real Sociedad 1. First thing I'm going to talk about is Marco Palestra is the next Marcos Alonso. Really good attacking league, got in the box in the first half in particular, and was a really big attacking threat. Did have vulnerabilities defensively, which is very Marcos Alonso-like. But he was like a mix between Marcos Alonso and Cucurella at times, which I thought was really interesting. Did have a lot of vulnerabilities, gave the ball away once or twice. Tiny bit, don't know, there was times where his intensity was really good and there was a lot of times where it wasn't great either. So it was like a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde performance. Next one is João Pedro is still undeniably a baller. Scored 2 goals. Played pretty well, probably our best player, my man of the match. Obviously, we've done fan cams on the channel, as we always do. Make sure you check them out. And a lot of other people were saying that he's their man of the match as well because he was really, really good. And the way he's playing, there's no real reason that we actually need another striker. Next one, not as much of a positive one. Cole Palmer is not at his best, and his time may need to be up very soon. Obviously, with Morgan Rogers, one of the main reasons he probably came in is to make Palmer look better, right? Because they've both played together. They're both quite good mates. So, but he really went at it. Didn't get a goal. Just didn't play great. It's frustrating. Passing was poor at times. He didn't really get himself into the game at moments as well. So, yeah. Next one, Chelsea fans are conflicted about Enzo Fernandez. Some was booing, including myself, because I think he's a traitor. And I think that actually he tried forcing a move out to Real Madrid. Some people were like, well, he's still a Chelsea player, which yes, he technically is. I was debating with Jaden Dewberry about this, and I was saying, well, if you try and force a move out to Chelsea, then you shouldn't be it. He was saying, well, he's still a Chelsea player. I went, well, he's not really a Chelsea, like, he's not really Chelsea, you know what I mean? He went, well, he does still play for Chelsea, so both kind of valid arguments in a way, but I still don't think he's good enough. But not only was he not good enough, because he had very poor times in the season, but I think he's a traitor, but which we spoke more about on the day after video with Alex, Karshi from Blues Fans TV, and Chelsea Dan as well. And some people were singing his name to almost silence the boos. There was a guy giving me a bit of a dirty look for booing him, but it's just my opinion, right? And people got just as much right to sing his name as well, but it's just my opinion. But yeah, there's a big conflict with Chelsea fans around there. Last thing we learned is Sanchez looks absolutely world class. I know it's a friendly, which I was very frustrated about because even though we won, I just didn't think we played very well. More analysis on the day after video about that. But we didn't really get a chance to talk about Robert Sanchez, so I'm gonna expand on it now. Mate, the amount of fantastic saves he was doing, probably looked like prime Neuer at a point. I'm not saying he's Neuer, obviously, but as a comparison, reflexes were really good. Playing out the back looked a bit better. And in the first half in particular, I was just really, really proud of him. And I thought, this is a Robert Sanchez that we paid 30 million or how much we paid for from Brighton. That's a Robert Sanchez we wanted. So, yeah, just a quick 5 things we learned video. Smash the like, smash subscribe. Up, cheers. Yeah.